Hello everyone, this is Professor Hitesh Matre, HOD, Computer Engineering Department of Praveen Patel College of Diploma Engineering and Technology. Today we are going to learn about unit number 3, control structures, and the topic is decision making and branching. Decision making structures requires the programmer specifies one or more conditions to be evaluated or tested by the program, along with a statement or statements to be executed if the condition is determined to be true, or optionally other statement to be executed if the condition is determined to be false. Means there arises some situation where you have to specify a condition and the condition is to be tested. So once the condition is tested, either it is true or it is false. So if it is true, then there are a certain set of statements that have to be executed. If it is false, then there are other set of statements that are to be executed. Now shown below is a general form, a structure of decision making. Here you can see the condition. So you check a condition. So if this condition is true, then you perform certain statements. If it is false, you may have certain set of statements, or you sometimes have to just skip certain statements. So you have two paths, that is for true condition and for the false condition. Now the C program language assumes any non-zero or non-null values as a true, and if it is either 0 or null, then it is assumed as a false. In C programming language, there are different types of decision making statement, just like if statement, if else statement, if else ladder, nested if else, and the switch case. If statement consists of a Boolean expression followed by one or more statement. Now this is the syntax, like if Boolean expression, so this is the condition, so it will either return true or false. So if it is for if statement, only just if it is a true, then there will be a set of statement that will be executed. If it is false, it does nothing. Simple example like the flow diagram. Start, check the condition if it is true, then this is if body, means if the condition is true, then this statement will executed. If it is false, there are no statement to be executed, and then the remaining of your program, and then the exit. Example, like we have C, hash include stdio.h integer main, integer a equal to 10, so I am assigning a value a as a 10. So my condition is a is less than 20. So check, is a less than 20? A is less, that is 10 is less than 20, it's true, so it will print a is less than 20, and then again printf value of a is the value that is specified by the variable a, that is 10. So once you execute this program, you see a is less than 20 is printed because condition is true, value of a is 10. Now you can rerun this program, but before rerunning, just what you can do is, instead of 10, put here 30, execute the same program. So in that case, this will be false. So it will not display this statement, that is a less than 30. It will directly print value of a is 30. If else, now if else statement can be followed by an optional else statement, which executes when the Boolean expression is false. In the previous slide, what we have seen is only the if, that is what happens when only the condition is true. So this else statement specifies that what we can do if the condition is false. So we can see here the initial part of the if is same like if Boolean expression. So if condition is true, you have certain set of statement that can be executed, else you have here false. So you can see here there are different set of statements that will be executed when the condition is false. So this is the flow diagram. So start, condition. So if condition is true, you have some statement that will be executed. If the condition is false, you have another set of statement that will be executed, and after that it will follow the flow of program, and then exit. We'll see the example. See here integer a equal to 100. If a is less than 20, then what you will do, print a is less than 20. Else, means if a is not less than 20, then print a is not less than 20, and then display the value of a. So a is equal to 100, so you can see 100 less than 20, so no, condition is false, so it will not display this particular line. It will go to else part, that is a is not less than 20. So we can see here that value of a is not less than 20. So once execute this program, that is a is not less than 20 and the value of a is 100. Then is if else ladder. Now if statement can be followed by an optional else statement. Again it can have another condition. So you can have multiple if else. So when using the if else if statement, there are few points to be considered. If can have 0 or 1 else, but it must come after every else if. So if you are using if condition, so it can have 0 else or it can have 1 else, but it will always be coming with after if. If can have 0 to many else if, but they must come before the else. So in between you can have many else if statement, but it should come before the else. Once an else if succeed, none of the remaining else if or else will be tested. So if condition is false and it go to else if statement, and if any one of the else if succeeds, means the condition is true, then after that whatever the else if or else statements are there, that will be not executed. So just an example here, a syntax. If a boolean expression 1, so condition 1 is checking, so this will execute if condition 1 is true. Else means if condition 1 is false. Else if means again check another condition, that is expression 2. This will execute when the expression 2 is true. Now you can have n number of else if in between, and at the end you will have else, so that will be executed if none of the above conditions are true. This is the flow diagram. So here we can see start condition 1. Yes, if condition 1 is true, execute this statement and then go with the flow of the program. Else if condition is false, so else if check condition true 2. If condition 2 is true, execute this and again go with the flow of the program. Else if check condition 3 is true. If yes, it is true, execute statement 3 and go with the flow of the program. Else the else part and then flow of the program and exit. Now just example here, integer a equal to 100. So if condition is there, if a is equal to 10, it will display the value of a is 10. Else if a is equal to 20, it will display the value of a is 20. Else print none of the values are matching and then display the value of a. So here we can see the value of a is 100. So first condition is false, so it will go to else part. Again second condition is false, so it will go to the else part, and then you will get the message none of the values is matching and the exact value of a is 100. Then nested if else. It is always legal in C programming to use nested if else statements, which means you can use one if or else if statement inside another if or else if statement. Now the syntax is, this is one condition if. Now inside an if you are again giving another condition, so this is become nesting. So you can have any combination of your if and else. Then the flow diagram, like if condition, if body, if it is false, then another condition, if and else, and then the flow of the program. Example, you can see a equal to 100, b equal to 200. So if a equal to 100, if condition is true, yes, then again check for b equal to 200. If yes, the value of a is 100 and 200 and display the values. So this is of nesting if and else. Then comes the switch case. Now the else if else ladder and the switch case are very similar type. The only difference is that in else if ladder you can check multiple or various conditions, but in that situation if you have checking the condition for the same variable, then switch case is the option. A switch case statement allows a variable to be tested for equality against a list of values. Each value is called as a case and the variable being switched is on checked for each switch case. Now this is the syntax. Switch expression. So here we will be having a condition case, then this is the variable that value will hold, certain colon, then certain statement and break. Now break is optional. Similarly you can have n number of cases and then you can have a default statement. So if none of the case matches, then you can go for the default. Now rules to apply for a switch case. The expression used in a switch statement must be an integral or enumerated type or be of a class type in which the class has a single conversion function to an integral or enumerated type. Means it should have a numerical value or a type which is countable. Then you can have a number of switch case statement within a switch. Each case is followed by a value to be compared to and a colon. The constants expression for a case must be the same data type as the variable in the switch, and it must be a constant or a literal. When the variable being switched is equal to a case, the statement following that case will execute until the break statement is reached. When a break statement is reached, the switch terminates and the flow of control jumps to the next line following the switch statement. Not every case needs to contain a break. If no break appears, the flow of control will fall through the subsequent cases until a break is reached. A switch statement can have an optional default case which must appear at the end of the switch. The default case can be used for performing a task, and when none of the cases is true, no break is needed in the default case. This is the flow diagram. So expression, so based on number of cases, you have different code blocks to be executed, and then the default, and then it will follow the flow of the program. Then example, so see, you can see here data type is character grade, so just a single character. B, switch grade, so means it will check for the condition grade, so it will check. So case A, that is print excellent, break. Case B, you don't have anything here, blank, and we don't have break also. Case C, print well done, break. Case F, print better try again, break, and default print invalid grade. So what it will do, it will check grade. So what is the value of grade is B. So it will check where the case is B. So here we can find out the case is B. So it will see, execute the statement that are given to the B. So you don't have any sum statement. So what it will do, it will go to the next statement. Now since there is no break, it will continue with the flow. So it will print well done and it will go to the break. So after the break, it will come out of the switch case. So you will be getting the result as well done, and the statement outside the switch is your grade is B. So this is how your switch case works. Now these are the references that I have used to bring this content towards you. If you have any doubt, you can contact me. Thank you.